Home network security is no longer optional. It's a necessity. By taking simple but effective steps like securing your router, using strong passwords, installing antivirus software, and educating your family, you can significantly reduce the risk of cyber threats invading your home. Cyber threats are constantly evolving, but with the right security practices, your home network can be a safe space for your family and your devices. Take control of your security today, because when it comes to protecting your online life, every step counts. Before jumping into solutions, it's important to first understand the common threats that can affect a home network. The more you know about these risks, the better prepared you'll be to defend against them. Hackers and cybercriminals. Home networks are often targeted by hackers because they tend to be less secure than corporate systems. Hackers can exploit weak points in your network to steal personal information, access sensitive data, and even take control of devices connected to the network. This can lead to identity theft, financial loss, and even being monitored or watched without your knowledge. The consequences of an attack can be devastating, and it's crucial to understand the importance of defending your digital space. Malware and ransomware. Malicious software, such as viruses, trojans, or ransomware, can infect your devices through seemingly innocent actions, like downloading a file or clicking on a link. Once infected, your devices can be used to steal information, lock you out of your own files, or encrypt your documents until you pay a ransom. Even if you don't pay, the aftermath can leave your system vulnerable to further attacks, or you could lose valuable files permanently. Phishing attacks. Phishing is one of the most common methods hackers use to steal information. It involves tricking you into believing a malicious email or message is from a legitimate source, like a bank or an online retailer. These emails often contain links that direct you to fake websites where your personal details, like login credentials or financial information, are stolen. Phishing can be extremely hard to spot, so it's important to know how to recognize and avoid it. IoT vulnerabilities. With the increasing number of smart devices in our homes, such as thermostats, cameras, and voice assistants, the risks have grown. Many of these Internet of Things IoT devices have weak security, making them prime targets for hackers. If these devices are compromised, attackers can gain access to your entire network, including computers and smartphones, further exposing your personal data. Securing your Wi-Fi network. Your Wi-Fi network is the foundation of your home's internet connection, and it's critical to protect it properly. A weak or unprotected Wi-Fi network leaves the door wide open for potential attackers to access your devices and steal your data. Change default router settings. Routers often come with default usernames and passwords that are widely known and easy for hackers to guess. By changing these settings to something unique and strong, you significantly reduce the risk of unauthorized access. Use strong, unique passwords. Your Wi-Fi password should be at least 12 characters long and combine letters, numbers, and special characters. Avoid using common or simple phrases like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or password. Consider using a password manager to generate and store strong passwords securely. Enable WPA3 encryption. WPA3 is the most secure encryption protocol available for Wi-Fi networks. It provides robust protection for your data by making it much harder for attackers to intercept or decrypt communications. Always ensure your router supports WPA3 and enable it through the settings. Firewalls and antivirus software. Securing your router is only one part of the puzzle. It's also essential to protect each device connected to your home network. Here's how. Enable your router's built-in firewall. Modern routers come with built-in firewalls that help block unwanted traffic and malicious connections. Make sure to enable the firewall and keep the router's firmware up to date to address any security vulnerabilities. Install antivirus software. To protect your devices from malware and viruses, install reliable antivirus software on all of your computers, smartphones, and tablets. Antivirus programs scan your devices for potential threats and remove harmful software before it can cause damage. Securing your devices. It's crucial to secure every device connected to your home network. Hackers can target any vulnerable device to gain access to your entire network. Update software regularly. Many software updates contain important security patches. Always keep your operating systems, apps, and devices up to date with the latest software releases to ensure you're protected from known vulnerabilities. Enable two-factor authentication, 2FA. Two-factor authentication, 2FA, adds an extra layer of security by requiring you to verify your identity through a second method, like a code sent to your phone, before accessing your accounts. This makes it significantly harder for hackers to gain unauthorized access, even if they have your password. Use VPNs when needed. A virtual private network VPN encrypts your internet connection, making it nearly impossible for anyone to monitor your online activity or steal your data. VPNs are especially useful when you connect to public Wi-Fi networks, such as in cafes or airports, where security is often lax. Educating your family. The human element is often the weakest link in network security. It's essential to educate everyone in your household about good cyber hygiene. Be cautious about phishing scams. Teach your family members how to identify phishing attempts, like suspicious emails or messages that ask for personal information. Emphasize the importance of verifying the sender's identity and avoiding clicking on links from unknown sources. Practice safe internet browsing. Encourage safe browsing habits, such as avoiding suspicious websites and ensuring that any site where sensitive data is entered uses https:// in the URL. It's also essential to be cautious when downloading files or software from unfamiliar sources. Managing IoT devices. As smart devices become more common, managing their security is more important than ever. Change default credentials. IoT devices often come with default usernames and passwords that are easy for hackers to guess. Always change these to unique, strong credentials as soon as you set up a new device. Update device firmware. Like routers, IoT devices often receive firmware updates to address security flaws. Check for updates regularly and install them promptly to keep your devices secure. Segment your network. Consider creating a separate network for your IoT devices. This isolates them from your main devices, such as computers and smartphones, and limits the potential damage if an IoT device is compromised. Home network security is no longer an optional extra. It's a necessity. Cyber threats are constantly evolving, but by taking simple but effective steps, such as securing your router, using strong passwords, installing antivirus software, and educating your family, you can significantly reduce the risk of cyber attacks on your home network. In today's connected world, your home network is your digital fortress. With the right security practices in place, you can create a safe online environment for your family and protect the personal information and devices that matter most to you. Start taking control of your home network security today. Every step counts in keeping your digital life safe.